Hey gang, Nate Bear here, lead technical tactician for Monument Traders Alliance and Trade of the Day. And in today's video, I've got a name that is actually outside of the tech sector. I know, shocking, that I think is setting up right now for a trade on the long side. All right, so let's dive right in. Before we get into the specific ticker, I want to take a quick look, like we always do, at the SPX. Now, I think we're probably not going to do much between now and Thursday. I think we'll probably just keep going sideways. We've got Apple, Amazon, Apple and Amazon, not Apple, Amazon, but Apple and Amazon earnings after the bell Thursday afternoon. And I think that is going to sort of lead the direction of the market, either higher or lower. Between now and then, I kind of honestly think we'll sort of drift maybe sideways, maybe a little bit higher into those earnings Thursday after the market close. And then we'll just have to kind of see what we see from there. I am looking at the QQQ as well here, and we're just, we've made a move higher. We've gone sideways, and same thing. We'll probably just keep going sideways until we get the results from Apple and Amazon. And once those two big names report, if they do well, I assume the market's going to keep going higher. If they miss for whatever reason, the market's probably going to hurt a little bit, right? One thing that I do think is kind of interesting here, I never cover this, but what I think is kind of interesting, the Dow here on the daily chart, the DIA, the Dow Jones, the all-time high here is 350. It's only a couple of dollars away, $4 away. And if Apple beats earnings, I don't see any reason why the Dow actually can't go up here and get new lifetime highs. It would be the first major index to sort of come back from the 2022 bear market to do that. Anyway, speaking of the Dow, one of the biggest components in the Dow, and I am the first to admit that I don't trade a lot of names outside of tech typically, but that's McDonald's. And this name is one that I think is setting up right here, right now. So if we zoom out and look at the trend and just break this down in regards to a TPS, right, a trend pattern squeeze type setup, we have McDonald's, which is clearly trending higher, right? Obviously, bottom left, upper right. Within that, if we zoom way in, we've got this really sort of nice elongated cup and handle here and this nice pattern, right? And then we've got a daily squeeze. Now we've got earnings behind us, so we don't have to worry about any sort of surprises. And then we've got price that is also coming into, note this 55 EMA. McDonald's comes in, finds support and bounces, comes in, finds support and bounces, comes in, finds support and bounces, comes in, finds support and bounces. It's coming in again. I assume this is going to find support and bounce, and I think actually this could lead to a move over 300 to new all-time highs. So this is at a great spot right here, right now. I love picking up McDonald's around this 55 EMA. We also have some symmetry coming in just below that. So between 289 and 291 is a level, an area in McDonald's that I think is good for a long. And the nice thing too about McDonald's is that the options, the IV on McDonald's is pretty low. So what we could do is just come over here. Let's look at the options chain. You could go out. I've got a couple positions already, but we could go out to, you could go out as long as you want. At this point, I would suggest even going out into September here, and you could just pick up some of these 290 calls. They're only $6, and you have then 45 days of life in your trade. So that's plenty of time to let the idea work. So that's what I would suggest, the 290 calls out into September. Again, because the IV is low and because you don't have earnings, you can just buy yourself more time. So go out in time, pick up some of those 290 calls, 45 days out. And I think McDonald's is going to turn here, catch a bid, and go and break 300. All right, that's what I've got. I hope it helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. Later.